Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, February 10th, 2024, and today marks the 28th anniversary of the day my husband Tommy Morrison got kicked out of boxing in Las Vegas, Nevada on February 10th, 1996. And using Tommy's words, he would say almost every year that that was the biggest boxing blunder in the history of boxing. Those were his words. Today I have bombarded Facebook, Twitter /X, and Instagram with some court documents, and I hope you will take the time to read them. These are words coming directly from people that were there at the time and are experts in the field of microbiology and virology and also in boxing. And I am basically just the messenger of these records. But I know what it's like for social media to be bombarded by literature like this. So I thought I'd just read some of these documents real quick. One important document that I posted was from Honorable Judge Richard F. Bulwer II, and he was the judge in the lawsuit that I filed that lasted 10 years. And the lawsuit went from federal court in Nevada to the Ninth Circuit, to the U.S. Supreme Court, back again to the federal court, to the Ninth Circuit and the U.S. Supreme Court. It lasted 10 years, and then it was closed due to statute of limitations. Basically, I should have filed the case in 1996, which was obviously not possible at the time. Anyway, the judge made a very important decision, and it was in a court document for September 8th, 2016, 20 years after the fact. And he states, "We wouldn't even be having this discussion if the test was specific for the existence of the virus or not. That's obviously why there's even the possibility of a claim. The tests didn't test for the virus." And he's correct. That $25 test in Vegas did not test for the virus. And some of you have often asked me, why was he not tested again? I totally agree. He should never have left Las Vegas. They should have redrawn blood. They should have retested it. They should have also tested him for other ailments that could have caused a false positive. None of that was done. He was flown immediately out of Vegas to Tulsa and then put again in front of the camera 2 or 3 days later saying that it was confirmed he had the virus. And yet to this day, in 2024, we do not have the name of the physician and we do not have the results of that second testing that was done in Tulsa. ESPN were not very kind to Tommy. They actually brought out an article and a documentary with the help of this lady, Elizabeth Merrill, where she states in writing, since February 10, 1996, when the Nevada Athletic Commission said Morrison tested positive for HIV before a fight, the 44-year-old has spent most of his days dodging the diagnosis. She is factually and scientifically incorrect. There never was a diagnosis made on February 10, 1996 in Las Vegas of HIV for Tommy Morrison. One of the other documents I've posted is the state defendants, and that is actually Dr. Margaret Goodman, Mark Ratner, and the Nevada Athletic Commission. The state defendants never alleged Mr. Morrison had HIV in February 1996, and they filed this document 24 years later after the fact. There's the counsel for Dr. Robert Voy. I posted that as well. And Dr. Robert Voy was the authorized physician for the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The counsel speaks on behalf of Dr. Voy, and he states, it is important for you to understand that Dr. Voy did not diagnose and never has diagnosed Mr. Morrison as HIV positive. So more documentation there. Another document. Defendants, neither the state defendants nor Quest Diagnostics ever diagnosed Mr. Morrison as carrying the HIV virus. As stated numerous times, no diagnosis was made on February 10, 1996, or at any time by any state defendants. As you'll see, I'm not writing any of these documents. These are coming from people that were there, okay? And I think the smoking gun is this one here. And this actually comes from the attorney for Quest Diagnostics. And I asked her a question. It's called an interrogatory in legal terms. And I asked, please state with specificity and describe in detail your methodology for detecting retroviruses. So I'm asking Quest Diagnostics for their method of how they detected a retrovirus, which is the scientific term for HIV, because that would have been the testing that everybody is looking at, right? And the counsel, and her name is Counsel Caldwell, and she writes, Quest Diagnostics cannot answer the interrogatory because no specific retrovirus has been identified. And that is the smoking gun. After a 10-year lawsuit, they didn't even identify a virus. Anyway, I just wanted to chime in today because today was a very important day for Tommy, and it's a day that he never forgot, as well as a lot of fans. I hope you as fans will take this information. Please put out your own videos. Please have this information known. This information has been suppressed by the mainstream media for whatever reason. To me, I call that obstruction of justice, right? But anyway, have a great day, and think of Tommy today. It was the worst day of his life. He was told he was going to die by the time he got to his car. And that is a pretty sad situation. He was told that by somebody that was not even a physician, had no medical background, and had no test results.